Now we will talk about places in the toolbox. First of all, you probably need an office, not necessary in all cases, but maybe you need an office. Maybe you say you can have it at home instead of having it somewhere else. Yes, maybe you can. But if you have kids running around and giving a lot of noise, if you have other things happen there, or people put on the television when you want to do a work or so, then you have to have an office at home that is separated from the others, can be closed the door and no one should be able to disturb. So think of it, do you need an office also outside or not, depending on your project. If you shall have a factory, then of course there is a big issue. Should you have a big factory or a small factory, it doesn't matter. You have to solve the property issue where you are going to work from. And if you are importing or handling goods one way or another, maybe you need a store. So are you going to do it in-house, your own store, or do you service? There are often companies who can handle the store function for you, but you have to think of this. You have to plan for it. Do you need land? If you're doing some agriculture project, or you are doing something else where you need big land, or you need a big parking place, so do you need that? And are you going to buy and own these places, or are you going to rent them? This is also an important discussion. If you buy them, you have a big cost in the beginning and then less cost later. If you rent them, you have not a very big cost in the beginning, maybe, unless you are buying a shop. Let's say you have to have a one-time payment as well, but then you have this rental cost every month. So you have to think of that. And how big locations do you need? And do you have space for expanding in the future? What is the plan for your project? Yes, you may start here in one place and then move to another place in the future because you put it in your plan. But don't start in a small place and think you can expand, and if it's not possible, and then suddenly you have a headache. And there is a tricky thing with this growing thing also. I know people who start up a company at home, and they're importing maybe and selling some stuff or whatever it is. And then what they do when they do the budget, and we come back to this in the budget, but what they do, they put a location in the budget which is from home, which they put 0, they don't need that. They don't put their own salary and so, because they don't think of that. And when they expand and need to take out salary, when they need to have an office, they need to have a store, then it wasn't a part of the budget, and that was a headache. So you need to think also that, okay, if I start from home, where I'm going to end up? And then somehow put that into the calculations. And this, as everything else, is a money issue. How to get the balance in the end so that it makes a profit. You need to earn enough money in order to afford your place, as well as you need to afford all other tools you are going to have.